It's finally time to show you guys my finished 2025 reading journal. My theme this year is the 2000s, so I have a bunch of nostalgic items around my journal, and then I turned my cover page into a magazine cover. Once you open the magazine, we have my books read in 2025 spread with some colorful shelves and fun decor, and for every book I read, I will color it in according to its star rating and write the title on its spine. These next two pages are just like the last, except in addition to the title and the rating, I will also add the author and the date I read the book, and it is decorated like a friendship bracelet with some cute little flower beads. Now we have the My Shelf page, which is to help me read more books on my physical TBR, and then we have our alphabet challenge, where I will try to read a book for every letter of the alphabet. This page is dedicated to my 5-star reads, and then same goes for my 2025 top 12, except for I added Velcro onto the back so I can move around my ranking. Here I pick my favorite book of each month, and then I'll transfer those over to my 2025 book bracket that helps me decide my favorite book of the year. And then we have my book bingo with a bunch of different prompts to fill out. This next spread is to help me pick a book if I'm stuck. It's inspired by those choose your own adventure type things in teen magazines, like which Jonas brother are you? So you kind of get to pick your path. Next up, we have my 2025 goals. So a couple of them I've already accomplished, like starting a booktube, so don't forget to go check me out over there. And then I just have some smaller ones like read a little bit every day. This wishlist page is more like an anticipated reads spread, and then we have my Bookopoly board game. Essentially, you roll some dice and then you move on the board as many spaces as you rolled, and then you read a book corresponding to that prompt. So for example, this one says, finish a book you've been reading forever. These next two spreads are just to help me keep track of the review copies I receive and whether I read them. And then we have my 2025 Reading Wrapped, which just has some end of the year statistics as well as my book of the year. And now we have the section where I'll create my spreads for each book I read in the year. So we have a vintage computer, and then I made a little CD that you can take in and out of the case and slide into the computer. And that is my 2025 reading journal. I love how it turned out, and I'm so excited to share it with you all.